Okay, so I know I'm late on this Chucky news, this Child's Play TV series news, but I had a busy day, but I am doing it now. So, Don Mancini has recently said on the Postmortem podcast, he has commented on the Child's Play TV show, the Chucky TV show, whatever you want to call it, and here is what he had to say. Just from having worked on Hannibal and Channel Zero, those are two horror-related series that he worked on. Channel Zero is an anthology series, while Hannibal is doing the Hannibal Lecter stuff and following that continuity. But anyway, just from having worked on Hannibal and Channel Zero, I saw an opportunity to reinvent the franchise, the Child's Play franchise, yet again. One of the things that has kept the franchise alive and thriving for so long is that we've reinvented it in different ways, by making it a comedy, then back to horror. But the shared storytelling real estate of doing 8 to 10 episodes will allow us to delve into characters and relationships that we've never afforded in just a 90-minute movie. That's really exciting to me. We're able to explore different avenues with different characters that are among fan favorites. A lot of times people will say, what's Tiffany's backstory? Or what about Glen or Glenda? All of these different avenues. Now we have a way of exploring all of this, and that's very exciting. So, that's Don Mancini's recent comments on the Child's Play TV show. Now, we don't know roughly when this is going to air. I'm thinking more 2019, 2020-ish, but we're not sure yet. So, I'm excited that he's getting different writers on board to make this series. It's not just Don Mancini. And one of the ideas that he's going to have, by reinventing the franchise, is turning it into a show. So that's the reason why Chucky now has a series in the Child's Play TV series. It's because he wants to reinvent the franchise yet again and, basically have it as a TV show. And he's right in saying that the sheer storytelling real estate of doing, 8 to 10 episodes will allow us to, delve into characters. That's what he said. And it's completely true. I mean, what's Tiffany's backstory? Will Tiffany's backstory be in the Child's Play TV show? Maybe. I mean, he doesn't outright say that Glen or Glenda will be confirmed. He doesn't necessarily say that they're confirmed. It's just an idea. He was just spitballing, like, what's Tiffany's backstory and what's Glen or Glenda all about? What happened to those characters? All of those different avenues that can be explored in this TV series. He's not outright stating that these plot points are going to be revealed. He's not outright confirming it, he's just giving more of an example, which, and I'm not saying it's not possible, Glen or Glenda will definitely show up in the Child's Play TV show, like, most definitely, but he's just not outright confirming it. It's just an idea. The point he's trying to make is there's a lot of room to sort of discuss and basically delve into these characters and these situations and these relationships in depth in 8 to 10 episodes. So the stuff we know about this Child's Play series is that it's going to be 8 episodes long, and Brad Dourif, the voice of Chucky, will be involved along with Don Mancini and a selection of writers, which is really cool. I really like that idea. So if you don't like the idea of Don Mancini always writing these Child's Play, movies, then the series will feature different writers, which is always good to hear. And I'm very excited to, go into Tiffany's backstory and explain what happened between Seed and Curse and Cult about Glen and Glenda. I'm very excited to revisit these characters again and maybe give them a more serious, not attitude, but give them a more serious tone, and, fit into the story, because Seed of Chucky was just flat out weird in its comedy and stuff with Glen or Glenda. So I'm very excited for Glen and Glenda to show up in the TV series, as they are most likely going to do, because he says it right here, and he doesn't outright confirm it. But he's just giving examples of ways that the franchise can live on, and the storytelling real estate. I really do like that term, storytelling real estate. They basically have a lot more room flesh out these ideas, Glenn or Glenda, Tiffany's backstory, Tiffany with Charles Lee Ray back in the past, they could do a flashback episode, whatever. They have room to do it now because it doesn't have to be confined to a 90-minute motion picture. They have tons of room to go back and, retcon certain things or, cover up any plot holes or whatever, and explore, like, voodoo a bit more, the voodoo lore and, the amulets, stuff like that they can expand upon. So I'm very excited, especially, with Tiffany's backstory and her relationship with Charles Lee Ray before the whole Bride of Chucky movie came out. And yes, I'm very excited. So are they confirmed? Glenn and Glenda and Tiffany's backstory? I mean, kind of, but also not really, because if you look at the context of the quote, he's just naming examples of things you can do in 8 to 10 episodes than a 90-minute movie, stuff that can be explored more. He's not outright saying, these are confirmed, LMAO. Like, yeah, so, and also, I'm very excited for new writers to come in to breathe new life into the Child's Play franchise. Yes, Don Mancini, love him to pieces, great writer for these movies, but it's also good to get, new young blood in there to really, make these, episodes, full of new life, and which I'm going to like, and give another writer's spin on the Chucky franchise. It's going to be very fun to see it play out. So yeah, maybe a 2019, 2020 release date, and yeah, what do you guys think about the Child's Play TV show? What kind of things do you want to see in this Child's Play show? Do you want to see Glenn or Glenda come back? Do you want to see Tiffany's backstory explored with Charles Lee Ray and the amulet and all of this stuff that can be explored? Do you guys want to see it? Let me know in the comment section below. I just want to hear all of you guys' ideas and thoughts in the comments. Please go comment your thoughts about the Child's Play TV show. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. I will reply to every single comment on this video, so please make sure to comment. And yeah, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.